Hello and welcome back to Tammy's Antique Vintage Dolls and More. And this is my donkey here that I got not too long ago. And a lady named Dodie's Dolls put a suggestion in to clean him with Goo Gone. So we have a plastic with a plastic cleaner. This is what it is, just Goo Gone in the spray. Okay, Pro Power.
And
so,
we are not being paid to endorse this
No, we're
product.
not. So anyways, but this is an idea that came from Dodie's Dolls. She put it right on my site, on my site when I got these guys to how to clean them. And I did the lamb already and he turned out pretty good. So now we're going to take a stab at this guy here. And we're just going to spray and clean. And you can get into all the crevices. At the same time as you're cleaning this, you are also, what's the word I'm looking for here? You're also conditioning the vinyl or the plastic of this animal, this object, I guess we can say, of our
this beast.
Yes. And what I'm going to do is just let this soak into him. And just let him, and I'm going to come back one second. You can see my brush, how dirty it's getting. Sorry about that, I forgot to bring these out.
And the temperature, we interrupt to give you a weather report. It is 2 degrees Celsius in Chatham, Ontario.
2 degrees is 35.6.
And so
Fahrenheit.
we return you back to our regularly scheduled program.
Okay, so what I did was I went and grabbed some of my pads here and I just gave them a bit of a spray and just rubbed this stuff into him, into the back, down his sides. But the thing is, he's got a lot of little crevices on him and everything that you want to get into with the brush. The brush gets into all those nice little crevices, and just nice to rub it in though. You can see the dirt. He's a dirty little guy.
Oh, yeah.
A dirty donkey. Yes, he is. This is what you want to get into and just get all this. Whoop. And I'm even going to put it on the balls of his feet to help them roll, because he's a little stiff even there. Get those, that way he might roll across the floor just a little bit better. But you think of the years of play. Now this is made by a man named Edward Mobley. And these were made in the 50s and the 60s. The early 60s these came out. And the late 50s. And then, well, they said the 50s, the 1950s. I was doing some history on this man. And it said that they came out also in the 50s. So,
Mobley, was that before he got lost in the jungle or after?
Probably after. I don't know about any Mobley. Oh, who's Mobley? Oh, the little guy.
Yeah, the Jungle Book.
The Jungle Book, yeah. I had to think about that one. But anyways, and it does condition him at the same time. So this is what you're after. Now, I'm not saying this is the only clean he's going to get. Right now, this is just about letting this stuff get into him, saturate into him, just rubbing it all into him, letting it become part of him, softening him up a bit more, and giving that vinyl a nice clean. Ooh, I got a little bit of red, it looks like. Maybe I better be careful on here. I'm taking some of the red off. So we won't go over that too much. I don't want to take any more paint off than what there is already off of them. Didn't think this would be... So that's nice to know that it can remove color. So let's just leave that alone. As well.
Yeah.
Not to say we couldn't repaint him again. We can.
Want to make sure you rinse that off real good.
Well, you know what? It's nice to get the, if you're going to, any paint that came off around the seams here. That would be good. But anyways. Alright, so we're just going to let him be. There we go.
See
Get
how-
around the bridle. I remember what it's called.
See how good we take care of our donkeys? We even brush their teeth.
Yes. So there we go. He's been saturated in the Goo Gone. So we're just going to let him sit. I did the donkey last night, the lamb last night. I did some cleaning up on the lamb as well. So there's still more cleaning that it needs. I can see down in the crevices in here. I just need a stiffer toothbrush, which is something I'm going to have to go out and get. Maybe a more firmer toothbrush just to kind of go down in there and just lift some of that out in the deep wool of the lamb. So still more to work on them, but you know, you got to start. You got to begin. And you move from there. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you buy any of these, this is how I'm cleaning them up. Again, not my idea. It comes from Dodie's Doll, so I'm giving her the credit because she's the one that put it down in the bottom of my comments. If you look down on when I bought these, you'll see that she suggested to clean them with Goo Gone. So that's what I've done, and they're looking pretty good. So thank you. Oh, John, I almost said your line.
Whoa!
Oh, that would have been disastrous.
That's right. You could have thrown the whole universe out of orbit.
There you go.
Thank you for joining us.
Bye-bye.